would be shinier? The armor after it's been polished like that, or the ice after we get encased in it because we got attacked by another She-Goth again? Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another exciting episode of Let's Play Metroid Prime, and just like always, we're getting incoming signals. This time about gravity chambers. That seems very specific. I have no words. But yes, in the previous episode, we basically just kind of fucked around tremendously as I continuously forgot where I was supposed to go. But it wasn't completely fruitless because in addition to stumbling upon a couple of energy and missile expansions, we also got this fun little contraption here. The Ice Beam, which I'm going to use against an enemy that's probably the worst person to try to show it off against because it literally has ice on its back. Yeah, this is not going anywhere. Fine, we'll wave you. We'll wave towards you. I'm waving at you. Ow, that actually... Ah! So yeah, was that ice shinier than the armor polish? I don't know. Uh-oh. You are breathing everything at me. Why am I using that? I should just use the regular charge beam. Look at how much more effective that is. Yes, roar. So where exactly is this gravity chamber living? Alright, after doing a little bit of map scouring, I believe I know where we're supposed to go. We're supposed to go all the way back to Phendrana's Edge, aren't we? That sounds about right. So can we space jump up there? Nope. Of course not. The power-up over there, and I know what I need in order to get to it, but that's not gonna happen in this lifetime. Or not in this video. Probably say more so. I do love that these platforms are just suspended in the air with engines. That's what it looks like. I don't want to deal with anything relating to She-Goths right about now. Something tells me that I'm probably going to have to, though. Fine, I'll humor you. There. You had missiles. You had a piece of me. It's part of you now, or at least some of the exploded chunks are. Always in doubt about where I'm going. Can I make the jump? Nope. That's okay though, because there are platforms over here. I always forget about some of these side platforms here in the drift, simply just because of how in with the walls they really do blend. That explosion... That explosion carries far, holy crap. Yes, power-up, I know you exist. But we still have quite a few. We've got more than half the energy expansions, which is definitely a nice thing to behold. I'm amazed at myself. Maybe it's because it's on the normal difficulty, which is probably more casualized in the veteran. I want to go off. Like, do correct me if I'm wrong, but I want to say that the normal mode is like an unreleased easy mode, and that the veteran difficulty is actually how difficult the original Prime was, because I haven't died yet, and that's abnormal for me, I feel. Also, I probably shouldn't be using the wave beam on this fully adulterated She-Goth. Super missile! Open your mouth, come on. I remember what your scan data said. You want to breathe on me, so you'll hyperventilate, yes, like that. Got a lot of missile upgrades too, which is super cool. And And finally it goes down. What a fight that was. Whatever, I'd still take that over the fucking ghosts. Those ghosts are not going to get old anytime soon, I promise you that. Alright, I'm back on track. We're going the right way. I can tell we're going the right way because this obnoxious little robot decides to show up. And we all know that where he's near, there are also some pirate shenanigans probably going on. Whatever, I do like the electrical enemies. I do like the ones that, like, just totally screw your display up. Wow, that one actually took a while to go away. Pirates are crafty creatures, that's for bloody sure. Ah, yes, see, we are indeed going the way of the right. I think. We're going right enough in the way of right. Whoop. We don't want to fight any of you. We're too nice. We don't want to endanger all the species. So we're not going to. We didn't bother with the Chozo ghosts. We're not going to bother with you adult Shiggoths. Shigolf. Whoop. Whoop. Get up there. Thank you. Okay, so after a few minutes of remembering where that little broken icicle platform is and also forgetting to set my timer, we are finally here at the wave door, which, of course, requires a wave beam to open. One thing I would never one thing I completely forgot was that the friggin' adult Shiggoth will literally make you jump up if it stomps close enough to you. That's kind of hilarious, actually. And of course, we've got our jetpack pirates, which we can now just freeze in place like good people. That is so satisfying. Come on. Lock onto them. Thank you. Nope. Whoop. Oh, you're next. You're freaking next. Boop. You're done. Alright, come to me, my energy packs. I need you. Oh boy, I needed you. Okay, I didn't need you, but I like having all that full health, you know? So just keep going that way towards the elevator, and we shall make it to the place where we want to be. Apparently there is some mad gravity going on over there, and we've gotta take a look at it to see if we fully understand the gravity of the situation. You know what I mean? Nope. At least we don't have to do the puzzle again. No, we don't. Never was in that room. What's in there? I don't think we could go into that room either because it was an ice door, wasn't it? Oh, well, we're not going the right way, so I can't tell you. It was an ice door. Or no, it wasn't. It was just really, really far away. Do we have to go there? Oh! Oh! What's in here, then? What is it even... Oh, just a save station. That's convenient. And I'm not going to argue with that at all. Like, not at all. Why didn't I think I could come in here? I could have sworn that I thought it was like an ice door or something like that, but no, it's just a friggin' save station. Could have saved me a little bit of wandering frustration before, but whatever. It's all done in the past now. So now we could just focus on the future and how nice it'll be if we can remove space pirates from it potentially. Of those stupid robots is in here. You are a scrappy little robotic foe. You move fast too, holy crap. Oh, and... Yep. Nope. Oh. Well, that time it didn't hang. Yeah, I want to say that this is way harder on the GameCube's default setting. Because even when I thought I was going to die, like, way earlier into the playthrough, I totally didn't, so... Guess I'm lucky? Or... No, it's probably the Wii version's normal mode. And we're back here. This is where we thought Thardus. That was a cool boss. Alright, where do we go from here? Why, easily, we go towards more wave doors. Oh, it had to wake up, didn't it? Don't want to fight you. I don't get experience for doing that. There's no point. All that there is for me to do is to go on the spider ball track. That's all you ever need in life is spider balls. A good thing that Samus isn't born with a fear of heights. Seriously though, what kind of training did she have to go, like, through in order to make it so that she is not completely disorientated by any of that? Rolling around incredibly fast, hanging upside down. Like, it's all trippy as fuck. How do you not get vertigo or seasick or anything like that? Oh well, whatever. We could go further. After all, there is an elevator there, or we could see what's beyond this spider ball track. Which, of course, has a door. Alright, here we go. This is the place with the cool music that I was talking about a couple of videos back. Ladies and gentle beings, we have officially drifted to Phendrana's edge, and there is a wonderful ice-encased energy tank that we can't get at yet because we don't have a proper thing. But yes, this is the, I can't really call it a secret area, obviously, but this is the cool back area of Phendrana Drifts. The nifty remix and everything. Or those sonic bats. Well, let's jump and see what where the bottom takes us. Right under the water. With whatever the hell this thing is. What the hell is that? New creatures entry. Morphology. Gel Zap? Aquatic predator made of electronically bound skeletal halves. The Gel Zap's brain is located in the upper half of its body, while the heart and digestive tract occupy its lower half. Linked only by electrical impulses, the two halves somehow function effectively enough to launch the Gel Zap to the top of Talon 4's aquatic food chain. Damn. I do want this thing to hit me, at least once. Yep, there it goes. Come on, do it again. Do it again. My HUD crashes. I love it. It makes the HUD... One more time. Come on, do it. There we go. I love it. It makes the HUD crash. It's beautiful. Alright, now that we're done screwing around, best way to dispatch an electrical foe like that is to use an electrical beam, which somehow doesn't completely kill everything underwater, because that's traditionally what electricity does. But no, we can use this electronically charged beam underwater and suffer no repercussions whatsoever. feeling tells me we do have to go deeper into this really hard-to-see mess of water here. There is a door located nearby. I remember this underwater section being particularly annoying even back then. And it all pretty much does have to do with the fact that you can barely see anything. But I can just make out the... Oh, progress hindered by liquid environment. Power suit augmentation required. Okay, so we wouldn't have been able to go through there anyway. We do need something that can allow us to defy gravity and jump farther under the water, probably. The question is, how are we going to get it? There's got to be more than one way out, and in fact there are a couple of ways out that have not been explored yet. So let's see if we can find and explore said way out. This is part of the Metroid process, just all the exploring. And that's how we platform our way around this little obstacle, haha. Of course, we can't just straight roll across this thing. That would be too not awkward. So we're going to electrocute beetles as a result of vengeance wanting. Oh. Can't have you. Ow. Like they were waiting for me there. Ooh. Now that thing is cool. If I remember correctly. New creatures entry. Morphology. Glider. Docile? Oh, sorry, docile. Completely didn't notice that D. Yeah, let me try that again. Glider. Docile airborne creatures with universal magnetic properties. Gliders live relatively peaceful existences. They have a magnetic signature attuned to common grappler beam technology frequencies. Huh. The sport of glider riding involves using the grapple beam to attach to the glider and then staying on it for as long as possible. So we can actually grapple onto those things, which is kind of cool. They basically become like portable grappling points. What the fuck is that thing? Morphology. Hunter Metroid. Oh god, a Metroid. Oh, Jesus. Adolescent Metroid. Energy siphon tentacles increases its threat level. As Metroids develop, they become more efficient predators. An energy-draining tentacle allows them to attach at a distance. Quick to anger, a Hunter Metroid will charge troublesome prey and attempt to ram them into submission. Cold-based attacks are still quite effective against these creatures. Okay, so I completely forgot about him. I thought the other type of Metroid wasn't until way, way later on, but here we go. We've got that evil thing. So there are definitely Metroids loose down here, and that probably means that the pirates aren't too far behind in terms of just disturbing the peace all up in here. Would you look at that? There's more ice-encased power-ups here. What the hell? We need something to melt all this ice. Something's gotta give us such means, right? I mean, I doubt that the thing's gonna give us a water cannon next, right? Those things make cool sounds and they kind of float around. That's where I go from there. Can I make it? Can I make it? No, I can't make it. Nope. 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 Oof. I don't have my grapple beam back yet, so... I always thought that was kind of an odd tease. You get most of your primary weapon set back, like, fairly close to the beginning of the game, including the missiles, and the morph ball, and the bombs, and the charge, and all that stuff. Then you end up getting a whole bunch of other stuff before getting the grapple back. It's not a bad thing, but it's something that I find worth observing. Where the hell do I go from here? I feel like I'm not going the right way anymore because... Maybe. Oh, wait. Of course! Why didn't I think of this? There it goes. I almost forgot all about these stupid things, and I was literally referencing one of them earlier. Oh well, whatever. We eventually figure things out. That's part of the discovery process. Such as discovering what happens if I actually take time to line up my jump so that I land back on the little platform imaging. And like that, we've got ourselves a save station again. We're just running into all of the saves. But we're not close to being finished just yet, so we're just going to get another laser polish, the second one in this video outside of the intro, and see where we can go from here, because we still have to go and find that thing that the scan was talking to us about, the gravity source. Can we get to it by any chance from this angle? Yes, we can. Come on. Thank you for falling so graciously and kindly. Graciously and gracefully. And would you look at that? More morph ball tubes. Ooh, that actually looked kind of cool. There's actually some reflections going on, I think. Yeah, oh yeah, no, that's totally a reflection. That's neat. That shit is as shiny as our armor. Maybe even shinier. That can't be good. We're gonna take out our new frustration on these stupid pirates. Urgh. Hold still and let me freeze you and kill you. You know you want it. 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 There you go. Probably be a lot more easy if I actually use the free aim, but that would involve making sense. I don't want to do that right now. Come here, pick up whatever you are. Ooh, energy. Now, what ways will you show us to? Is a good question. Oof. Something tells me that the answer is probably down here next to all of these weird heads-up display crashing creatures. Come on. You know you want to open your... Ow. You want to do that again. See? He wanted to do that again. And there's one more, which means... Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. It didn't go this way before, did I? No. I mean, I came through a very similar way. But, nope, this place is indeed different. What are all these crystals down here? Oh, it's not gonna tell us? Come on, Metroid Prime, you're always good at making everything scannable. And interesting to read. Again, the worst part about these levels, like about these underwater chunks, is not the fact that it slows you down, but just because of how hard it actually is to see. Fortunately, I think the surface is coming. Oh, how are these things able to live underwater? And again, not disrupt everything around it. Did the pirates put these things here? I feel like something caused the bomboos to just live here. There's no way that those things could be natural life forms. Oh, speaking of, natural, though, we are getting close to the source. And its unnaturalness. That, of course, means shooting more missiles at stalactites. Not to be confused with stalagmites, which are the from the ground up variety. Or are those sonic bats? Oops. Totally did not. Oh, Jesus. More of him. Great. I originally wanted to show off the HUD going off effect, just, you know, for the shits and giggles, and now I can't help but have it happen to me because those things have just started being everywhere. Fuck my life! Okay, don't literally fuck my life. Okay, so... Whoa, hang on. I'll get this. There we go. I know, gravity pulses within the Phendrana area. Are they really, really that intense? Like, actually? Are they actually that intense? Because when I hear, like, gravity pulses picked up on a spaceship scanner, I'm imagining something is going on that is literally throwing the physical balance of the planet out of whack, and it's gonna, like, go out of orbit and, like, collide into the nearest star or something like that. And eventually I got up here. Even I can defy gravity every once in a while. And... ah, you're right in front of me. Yes, indeed you are. Boom! Back under the drink we go. Whatever that thing is, it's in here. The question is... oh, what? What? Oh my god, okay, there's that thing, but what the fuck is that? Is that the Sarlacc? Is that like an underwater Sarlacc? Is it Japanese? Creature's entry. Aqua Reaper. Powerful aquatic tentacle. Part of a submerged organism. Similar in nature to the surface-based Reaper Vine, the Aqua Reaper has adapted to a liquid environment. It shares the poor vision of its rock-dwelling cousin, relying on a crude sonar sense to seek prey. Unhindered by water, the Aqua Reaper has considerable speed and strength. Alright, so there is a lot of these little Aqua Reaper vines. And they are going to continuously be a pain, I can just tell. Ow. Fine, are we going to have to fight you? Are we going to have to fight the Aqua Reaper? Don't fear the Aqua Reaper. Just shoot it. Just shoot it, Fox! But that one doesn't seem to want to go down, so we're just gonna say fuck it and just kind of bypass it as best we can. Then realize that we still... oh, is it actually up there? Where is even that thing? I don't think it gives us an exact height estimate, so maybe we do actually have to go and fight that thing. That probably is indeed what's gotta happen, so come on, open up. That's right. You like being dead. Ooh, okay, so that doesn't do anything good. That doesn't do anything good at all. Okay, so head back up. Head back up. I know this is a huge challenge because we're underwater, but just do it, please. And what? What on earth is this? It's the Samus logo, but what does it mean? Gravity suit. This is what's causing the massive gravity pulses? Whatever, let's see what happens when we walk into it. As soon as we overcome gravity, that is. Ah, there we are. And now we float up into the air. Oh, we're preparing for an upgrade. Fish, give me your strength. Allow me to overcome gravity. Underwater, this suit looks pretty dope. Hells yeah, adding a little splash of color to our wardrobe here. The gravity suit has been acquired. Movement in liquid environments is no longer hindered. Additional information is in the thing. Oh, we also got the biology gallery, which we can look at in the main game. But yes, this is the gravity suit. It is very wonderful for two reasons. One, because it's, as the thing said, makes it so that underwater movement is no longer a problem, but it also does something else that's particularly lovely, and that is, it actually makes it easier to see underwater, which that's what it said in the description there. I know it says it if you actually go into the data log, but yeah, it actually improves the visor a little bit and makes it so that you can actually see more than 3 feet ahead of you under the water clearly. But with that all said and good, I do believe it is time for us to leave the Phendrana drifts for the time being, for there is something that I accidentally ran into in the video prior that needs to be addressed. Involving water. There was a place that was under the water that I felt we couldn't really get far in because of the fact that we didn't have a means of traversing water very comfortably. But now that we do, so now I have to go and find my way out of this little hole, and we'll go over there and see just why that place is so important. Aha, the surface! Finally, I found the surface! I can get back on it and leave! All I wanted to do is get out of the pool. Alright, so with all that good and said, we are finally back up here, and that means that I can pop my way over to... Uh-oh. That didn't work out very well at all. Whatever. We can try again. We can move under the water a bit more nicely now, after all. There we go. Oh, almost fell back into the drink. Not something that I particularly want at the time being. There we go. And of course, items encased in ice, of course. There's gonna be an item getting spree coming on, I'm sure, once we get whatever we need in order to melt that ice. Oh, and of course, where would we be without you? We wouldn't be anywhere nice if it wasn't for you. Oh man, he just kind of died. Not gonna object to that, though. course, we got more of them airborne pirates, which we are going to pay no mind to. They can just continue to be ignored and refuse to flee outside of their personal room comfort zone. Because no enemy can move out of their bounds. No enemy can move outside of the room that they're, like, in. I always thought that that was kind of weird. I mean, it makes sense considering how the levels are made, but just looking at it from a world sense, it really is strange. Phantasy Star was like that too. Phantasy Star Online, it did that thing too, because it basically just loaded in each level chunk by chunk, so they didn't want assets from one particular level like running amok in another area that was potentially not designed for it. Ooh, we got a really nice long look at Samus's reflection there. Just one of the many little details in this game. Why am I not using my ice beam? That guy kamikazed me. Fuck you. Again, I probably actually hit him better if I was using the free aim, but fuck it. I just proved myself wrong. Like, amazingly wrong. Yeah, look at this. This gravity suit really spiffs out our morph ball. Look at that. Look at how good that looks. Look at how good that looks. Oh man, I actually really like what it does to the spider part. This is a really cool suit, though. It's like this weird... I think it's supposed to be purple, but a lot of things make it look blue. Alright, where is my exit point? Because I know one exists here. Man, look at how big our gun is. We got a big arm gun that shoots ice. And now it's just a regular gun that shoots pews. Ah, here we go. The upward ascent begins. Probably. Yes, it does. It very much so begins. And we did not make it. Crap, that means more of these guys. Whoa, 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 whoa. And one more time. We're making the jumps. We're making all the jumps. We are the jumps. Yes. We did make it. We are good. We are great. We are spacemen. And women. Samus is a woman, after all. And now we're totally somewhere where I don't think we're supposed to be. No, 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 we're not supposed to be in here. So we're actually going to leave, although there is that white blocked off door from before. Maybe I should go in there just to see what's going on. This just goes back into the visor room, doesn't it? Yep. I think we don't need to be in here. Nice way of getting the place off, though. Wow, you guys made no fucking, you guys wasted no time trying to get back here. I'm a bit impressed. Of course, I know exactly what you're gonna try to do, so... no. Alright, where is my way back to the elevator? I know exactly where that elevator is going to take me, and I want to go there. So I must ascend just a little bit more upwards. God, this is This platforming is really beginning to feel like Nintendo Half-Life. Alright, so... will I be able to make that? Don't know if I'll be able to make that. I'm not gonna be able to make that. Fuck. Well, fortunately, these roots were here to break my fall. Thank you, roots. Help make sure that I stick close to you. Not forget about everything that I was. As I make the exact same mistake twice. Okay. Oh, you know what else? You know what helps? Using the morph ball. Yep. That is exactly what I needed to do to get back up here. Jesus, I am smart and am good at seeing things. Oh well. Whoop! Whoop! That's not the right door. That's the right door color. I don't even... yeah, you can just shit energy all you want. I don't care anymore. I don't need to deal with you. Wonder how many people get confused by the fact that that's technically a hidden area behind a spider track in an elevator room. I feel like most people would have ignored it. In fact, I want to say that I kind of almost ignored it, but I just got curious, but whatever. Anywho, time to go back down. Been getting really lost in these last couple of episodes. Whatever, Magmore Caverns is familiar enough territory, right? Is it? After all, there's a completely unexplored room over there. I kinda wanna see what it is. Whoa. That's a thing to be greeted with. Wonder if the pirates find it nice down here. Do you think that there's like a species out there that would consider this place like a great, like this particular like spot to like a great vacation spot? I feel like there would. I feel like the Krogans from Mass Effect would probably dig this place. Or something. They seem to like... Actually, the Krogans are freaking weird because, like, in those games, like, they are these kind of reptilian-looking motherfuckers who are able to withstand, you know, a lot of physical beating and, like, extreme temperature climates. However, it seems like they tend to be kind of weak to fire. Am I getting that wrong? I always just remember Krogans going down easily if you set them on fire. So it's like they're incredibly resilient, yet at the same time, they're, like, really weak against this particular shit. It's kind of weird and backwards. They don't seem to be afraid of fire, they're just weak to it, if that makes any sense. Alright, so I should really be looking for the elevator back to the overworld, since that is where we do need to go. Because, yeah, I want to say that there is a way up to that undiscovered door. In fact, we may have just found our way to it. Sweet. Sweet, I guess. That's a thing. What are you? That's not what I wanted to use. Oh no, I scanned you. You're just a regular old zoomer, okay. Now, what could you possibly be? Are you breakable? By any conventional means? Unstable bendenzium debris blocks the path. Bendezium. I think I know what we need to destroy that, but we don't have it. It's the same material as that other seemingly unbreakable obstacle that we ran into in the overworld in the last video. But we have a reason to come back there at some point. I know that there's also something else nearby that requires another special piece of perception enhancements. But when we get that, I'm not entirely remembering. Just like most aspects of this game. It all kind of comes back when it does, but it's as much of a mystery to me right now as it was when I originally played it all those years ago. Okay, no, it's not as much of a mystery, but still feels like a new playthrough. That's one thing that I'm kind of really digging about doing this, is I'm getting these excuses to go through some of these old games again. Alright, I know what I gotta do with you. Whoop, my little makeshift platform friend. Ah, yes, here we go. We are on the right track now. Whoop. 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 How close are we to the elevator? I think we might have actually... Oh no, we are on our way to it still. We are so on our way to it, we don't even have to worry about magma again. Oh, we do might have to worry about them puffers. The puffers are kind of a nuisance. They do make a cool sound, though. Not gonna lie. Have we been here? No. Well, we have been here, but I don't think we've actually explored what this is. At least I'm pretty sure we haven't. Oh, it's just a shortcut. That's convenient. Not gonna argue with a nice little navigational shortcut. Now let's get back up to the overworld. Was the person who invented fries really French? Serious question. I want to know the answer to this. Alright, fortunately we came up the sensible way. And I still don't know how I feel about this particular version of the overworld theme. I missed the anthemic, like, Zebus theme that used to play, but at the same time, I kind of like this for some of the more undergroundish areas, like around here. It also uses some of the more spacey sound effects that you'd hear a lot more in Prime 2's soundtrack. Ow, ow. Where is that place? Actually, I should probably save before I do anything. In In fact, that is what we are going to do. And I believe I'm going to save what comes next for next video. So, until then, just what exactly was in that underwater place that I found in the last area video but couldn't get to because we didn't have the proper assets, but we do now? Well, there's only one way to find out, and that is to tune into the next exciting episode of Let's Play Metroid Prime. Until then, take care.